This is Alan Ball.
Hi, this is Audrey Fisher.
This is Jim Perry.
Hi, this is Kristen Bauer.
Hi, this is Alexander Skarsgård.
This is Nelson Ellis.
Hi, this is Johnny Neal.
This is Rayo Tucker. Hi, this is Lindsay Pulsifer.
Hi, this is Ryan Kwanten from True-Blood.
Hello, this is Theo Alexander.
Hey, this is Lauren Bowles.
Hi, this is David Tishman.
This is Chase Everett. This is James Frayne, and you're listening to True Blood Radio.
This is Liz.
This is Mel.
Welcome to True-Blood.net Vodcast, episode 136. This week we're talking about the Season 4 Red Carpet premiere, our new awesome giveaway, and a rather interesting suggestion for a Father's Day gift.
We have a ton of stuff to cover on this podcast, so we're going to start it out with our awesome new giveaway. I think this is maybe our best yet. Jace Everett, the man who wrote and performs the True Blood theme song Bad Things, is touring in support of his new album, Mr. Good Times. And you could win tickets to not just see him in concert, but meet him as well. In collaboration with Jace, we're giving away 2 tickets to one lucky winner to attend the concert of their choice and meet Jace backstage. He's playing around the world, and more shows are being added frequently. You can go to his website to check for dates. So this contest is open to fans worldwide. All transportation costs are your responsibility. You've just got to do that little fine print thing. But there's more. We are also giving away prizes to 5 additional winners. 2 runners-up will receive a signed copy of Jace's latest single, and 3 runners-up will receive a T-shirt. You can enter to win at True-Blood.net. The deadline is Thursday, June 16th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific. So good luck.
Yes, indeed. Well, I hope you all noticed the fun that Mel is having in her fashions column these days. She's challenging you to guess who will wear certain items of clothing in Season 4 with information provided by costume designer Audrey Fisher. She's been gracious enough to provide some little teasers for us. And last week, the clue was a Brian Lichtenberg red glitter dress. Who would be wearing that? The week before that was a Joseph Abboud. Is that how you say it?
I think so.
Yeah, Joseph Abboud custom-made suit. And this week is a black leather jacket with leather sleeves by Rick Owens. You check those out under the fashion column at True-Blood.net. Make your choice, and I guess we'll let you know when they show up on the show.
That's right. Some of them have already appeared in the promo photos, so if you have an eagle eye, you ought to be able to figure out who's wearing what. So, well, the Season 4 Red Carpet premiere date has finally been announced, actually shortly after we recorded last week's podcast where we said, you guys, we don't know. Then we did know. So, hey guys, we know. It's going to be Tuesday, June 21st at the ArcLight Cinerama Dome on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood. This is the same location as last year's premiere, and I think Season 1 premiered there too. The time has not been announced, but arrivals are expected to begin around 5 p.m., and of course we will have coverage for you. We'll be posting photos as soon as they're available and all kinds of interviews as they come in. So remember, that's June 21st at the ArcLight Cinerama Dome on Sunset Boulevard. That's such a cool building.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice area. I like it over there. So, well, while he avoided revealing spoilers for True Blood Season 4 at the Ford Mustang Boss Workshop for the Art of Elysium, Joe Manganiello could not avoid making us go, aww, when we saw the photos from the event. Joe spent an afternoon with some boys with type 1 diabetes creating drawings and getting all man-geeked over the soon-to-be-released Ford Mustang. I geeked over that. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. Anyway, moving on. With the boys, he drew a dragon, by the way. We threw in a couple of hand porn shots for those who appreciate such things. And we know who you are. We can always point you guys out. So you can see a full set of those photos in our gallery at True-Blood.net.
That's right. And speaking of hot men doing cool things, Ryan Kwanten covers the new issue of Da Man. It's a men's fashion magazine from Southeast Asia. He looks gorgeous in there. The photographs are by Mitchell Wynn McCormick, and he's modeling several different suits to go along with the interview titled The Great Seducer. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We've got the photos on some of the photos at True-Blood.net, and then the link over to Ooh La La for the rest of them. And speaking of hot, Australian swimwear company Twink has named a pair of their new swim trunks after Ryan, along with 4 other Australian actors. And the owner and manager, Carl McNeil, says that because the brand is Australian-made, we wanted to use Australian names. they're best known for their underwear, and their swimwear doesn't look a whole lot different to me. So, you can see photos of the Kwanten at True-Blood.net.
The Kwanten.
The Kwanten.
And there's your gift idea for Father's Day.
No, don't do it! Don't do it! Spare us!
Oh, well, for your hot husband or,
Yeah.
significant male other.
Maybe, I don't know.
Or just somebody that you like to see parading around in one of those. Hey! All right. Well, we'll just move right along here. The True Blood comics have been such a success at IDW Publishing and HBO. They've announced that a third series is set to debut in August. True Blood, The French Quarter, an all-new 6-issue story arc, is set in New Orleans and follows Sookie Stackhouse and Eric Northman, who join forces to track down a serial killer. I totally love this idea. Anyway, we spoke with writer David Tishman about the new project a couple of months ago, and he was really excited about the concept of having Sookie and Eric work together and taking them out of Bonton. And it turns out that the serial killer has ties to Eric's past. So we'll also see some flashbacks of Eric and another character encountering the killer. As with the previous stories, IDW's True Blood comics offer fans all new plots with their favorite characters. In this sequel to the first New York Times best-selling True Blood compilation, All Together Now, and the second series, Tainted Love, Sookie and Eric travel to New Orleans to track down a killer named Guerra, am I saying that right? Whom Eric and Godric thought they killed in Paris more than 200 years ago. Bill Compton's in town too, making sure Eric doesn't get too close to Sookie, and investigating a local Hep D outbreak that may be connected to Guerra's latest victims. Meanwhile, back in Bonton, Trubies will wonder why Pam is hanging out at Merlotte's and what it is she wants with Lafayette. Joining writers Mariah Huner and David Tishman are artists David Messina and Claudia Balboni, who will bring if I'm massacring these names, I apologize. They'll be bringing the latest story arc to life. Messina and Joe Carone will provide the covers. So that's True Blood, The French Quarter, #1, goes on sale in stores in August. So look forward to that.
Yeah, this sounds like an exciting one.
I'm pretty excited about it. I kind of like the idea of Sookie and Eric teaming up to solve a mystery.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see them working together and, I don't know, bickering probably.
Yeah, probably. Hopefully. I kind of get the idea that David Tishman likes the pairing. I can't remember what he said. Remember when he asked us who we liked, what team we were on? What did he say?
I think he said he was Team Eric.
Okay.
But he appreciated that we were Team Sookie.
Okay. All right.
So, okay, well, summertime, reading time, and Audible is offering a free audiobook download with a free 14-day trial to give you a chance to check out their service. I downloaded this to my iPad, their app, last week, and I'm still just loving it. I just love that I can put on the book and leave the iPad. I have a small house, so I can leave the iPad in my living room, and I can work all around the house and listen to the book. So I kind of feel like I'm cheating while I'm doing housework because I'm also reading-ish, listening to a book. So I'm loving this. And they have all 11 of the Sookie books available in audiobook format, plus a lot of Charlene's other titles, and of course tons of other work from other authors. So we encourage you, if you're interested in reading and you want to pretend like your housework isn't as strenuous as it really is, make it go faster. We've got a special offer where you can get the one for free. You can download it at audibletrial.com/trueblood. Again, that's audibletrial.com/trueblood.
Yeah. Woohoo. I actually just downloaded the app today on my laptop, and now I can't decide which book I want.
I got The Help, and I'm really, really liking it.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking for a good mystery. I'm just aching for a good mystery.
There you go. Trubies, send in your recommendations for Liz for a good mystery.
I need a good mystery. So, I need a break from paranormal romance.
Don't we all?
Or just romance.
Doesn't Sookie just need a break
You
from
know?
paranormal romance?
Right? She really does. And
Speaking of which, let's head into spoilers.
Let's do that.
Holy crap, you guys. We got a ton of spoilers.
Yeah. So if you want to remain spoiler-free, shut us off, turn us down, or turn us off completely, and we'll see you next week.
Otherwise, welcome to the spoiler zone.
I like that, spoiler zone.
Uh-huh.
Well, the big spoiler story is the release of the next 3 minutes of the Season 4 premiere episode, She's Not There, which picks up immediately following the first 3 minutes, which HBO released last week. It's causing such a stir that they're doing this. You've probably seen the video, I'm sure. Did we posted it, didn't we? We didn't.
Yeah, we have all 6 minutes posted now. It's under the spoiler section.
Okay, I thought so. All right. Well, in this one, after discovering her granddaddy Earl in Fairyland, Sookie sits down with him to chat. He asks after Adele. Sookie lies and says that her passing was peaceful, then reveals that to him, the 20 years he's been there seems like a few hours. I'm sorry, anyway. Lost my train of thought. Everything just feels so lovely. So that's what Granddaddy says, and then we cue the ominous music and a slight crackling in the beauty surrounding her. Sookie telepaths at Earl that they need to leave, that this is a trap. And he can hear her, but so can all the other fairies. And that leads to the arrival of Queen Mab. So we see Mab for the first time. And she tries to convince Sookie to eat the Lumiere fruit, and Sookie refuses, and Mab accuses Sookie of putting them all in danger by allowing Bill to access fairy by drinking her blood. Mab says that they're harvesting the people with fairy blood to protect their race. Mab again tries to force Sookie to eat the light fruit, but Sookie's powers kick in, and her microwave fingers push Mab back, revealing that the paradise around them is an illusion. Instead, they're living on a barren plain, and the fairy's true form is not at all beautiful. At which point, Sookie runs out, calls out to her granddaddy, "Run!" And cut to black. So, again, the video is posted at True-Blood.net. Now, I have to say, there were a lot of people who, after seeing the first three minutes of this, we're all, oh, it's so lame. Fairyland is so, are you kidding me? It's like, where's Tinkerbell? And, making all kinds of fun of it.
I kept getting it looks like a tampon commercial.
Yeah.
And it did. It totally did.
It did.
I grant you that, but,
But
would you like to say something?
I would like to say, I told you so, because I told you guys then, be careful. Don't take this. Just wait. You're only seeing 3 minutes. You have no idea. And it's not that I knew anything ahead of time, but this is True Blood. Nothing is ever as it seems. We know that. After 3 seasons, we should know that by now. Okay? Nothing is ever as it seems. Mab she just put out bad vibes from the very beginning when she first came on the scene. I'm like, this woman is bad news. And it all changes over into something really hairy. And I thought it was pretty, not oh my gosh, scary, but it was kind of scary.
Sinister. It's sinister.
It was.
And eerie. And I cannot wait to see what happens.
I can't either. I'm so excited about this because it is such a twist. It is so different than anything that anybody thought. So all you naysayers out there who are going, oh, this is going to be so lame. I can't stand this storyline. Well,
guess what?
You're going to like it now.
Yeah. And there are more twists coming. This season is going to rock. Plain and simple.
I tell you, get ready, guys, because from what we're hearing and just piecing together the information that HBO has been throwing out there to us, this is going to be probably the season not to miss ever.
Yeah. It's going to be the one that people are going crazy over. It really is. And not just because of Eric and Sookie. There is so much coming down the pike.
Yes. And there's a lot of people out there saying, oh, Tara, why didn't she just leave for good?
Ooh.
I'm telling you, you guys you're gonna love her. You're gonna love her by the end of the season. I'm telling you. I just know it. I feel it in my bones.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna love her, Sam. I just saw a video with Marshall Allman talking about Tommy. For all you people who could care less about Tommy, wait.
Get ready to care.
Yeah. Get ready to care a lot. So I'm thinking there's not going to be anything wasted in this season for anybody. There's going to be something for everybody in this season. So hold on to your britches.
That's right. That's right.
And join us in the chat room when we start. We've been having some emails, some people asking us, are we going to do that again? Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. We will be live chatting. Oh, we can't wait.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
I'm trying not to wish away my summer.
I know. It's so hard. I don't want it to go by that fast. And I'm so happy I have HBO Go so that, I can just watch it anytime I want. And I don't have to worry about the kids watching it over my shoulder.
Mm-hmm. And I hear they're going to have some goodies on there for HBO Go subscribers, like some additional in-depth stuff.
Oh, yeah. So if you don't have it, get it.
Yeah, it's such a cool app. I love that.
It really is. It's a lot of fun. Oh, but I think there's some limitations right now.
Yeah, not everybody has access to it. I heard, is it Time Warner? They don't have it.
Yeah, Time Warner doesn't get it. So if you have Time Warner...
Send in your complaints.
Yeah, tell them if there's enough of you.
Well, actually, remember, Liz, we heard that that customers crashed their website, sending in their complaints about not having access to HBO Go.
So there you go. So I'm sure they'll work on it.
Yeah, I bet that's going to be announced pretty soon.
Yeah, they're not going to want to leave you guys hanging. So, but if you don't have it, get it. HBO Go. Oh, and HBO Connect. Get connected. We're there.
Yeah. Oh, man. There's just so much to do. This is like, True Blood could take over your life.
I'm telling you.
It totally could.
It really could. It's like being in a candy store this season. I swear.
Well, let's get to some more candy. We have all of the July episode synopses now. So we're starting out with episode 2, You Smell Like Dinner. And in it, Sookie adjusts to Bon Tom's new realities. Bill reveals pieces of his past. Eric crashes a witches meeting. Oh, that's not going to end well, Eric. I'm just telling you right now. Jason gets his wounds licked, and I don't think that's a good thing. Andy struggles with his addiction. Sam learns of Luna's special talents. Jessica satisfies her blood cravings. Arlene witnesses strange behavior from her family. Is that the twins, you think?
Yeah,
or
maybe.
I'm assuming it's twins because Carrie Preston keeps talking about how the issue with the babies has multiplied. Mm-hmm. So I'm guessing that there's something going on in there. Something twin-like. Mm-hmm. So that episode airs July 3rd, so the 4th of July weekend. And then, of course, over and over and over.
Well, and then the next one coming up after that is If You Love Me, Why Am I Dying? Sookie makes a deal with Eric and reconnects with Alcide. Bill punishes an errant vampire and counsels a guilt-ridden Jessica. Jason is cast as a reluctant savior. Tommy eyes the scam and alienates Sam. Marnie flexes her newfound powers. Pam delivers an ultimatum to Lafayette, Tara, and Jesus. Eric spoils Sookie's fairy reunion, and this is all written by Alan Ball, directed by David Petrarca. So that's going to be airing July 10th. So it's the week following.
And then the next week is I'm Alive and on Fire. Alcide helps Sookie hunt for Eric. Uh-oh. Marnie searches for guidance to break a spell. Which spell could that be? Bill discovers a common bond with the Bellfleurs, so that is going to happen. Jason begs for liberation from Hotshot. I thought that was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Begging for liberation. Sam penetrates Luna's inner circle. I'm sorry, I just giggled. Arlene sees the writing on the wall. I think that's part of that little snippet that we got a few weeks ago. And Tommy returns to his roots. And I don't think that's his brunette hair color.
Yeah.
So this is written by Nancy Oliver, directed by Michael Lehman, and premieres July 17th.
All right. Then on July 24th, we've got, and Mel and I will be at Comic-Con at that weekend, so hopefully we'll be able to watch it from there.
HBO Go to the rescue.
That's right. This episode is called Me and the Devil. Sookie nurtures Eric. Yay.
Yay!
Bill gets involved personally in the necromancy crisis. Pam takes the veil. What?
I don't even know what to think about that.
I don't either. Pam takes the veil.
Unless it's a flashback.
Yeah.
Could it be? Because we've had some casting calls for priests and various religious figures.
Yeah. Oh, or maybe I don't know. I can't even, yeah. Sam becomes Tommy's accomplice. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So does Sam go looking for Tommy or vice versa?
I don't know.
Oh, Arlene and Terry look to religion to solve their problem. Jesus and Lafayette head to Mexico to harness a shaman's power. And Jason convalesces. This is written by Mark Houdis, directed by Daniel Minahan. Again, July 24th.
That's a new writer, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Episode 6 is premiering July 31st, and it's titled, I Wish I Was the Moon. Sookie searches for Jason under a full moon. I think that's confirmation of something. Marnie connects with the spirits of the past. Arlene and Terry cope with a suspicious inferno. When is an inferno not suspicious?
Well, how it started.
Yeah. Debbie urges Alcide to join a new werewolf community. Tommy trades places with Sam. Lafayette feels the spirit in Mexico, and Eric surrenders to his king's will. Who is the king? That's got people asking.
It sure does. That sparked a lot of conversation.
Mm-hmm. And this is written by Rael Tucker and directed by Jeremy Podeswa. Podeswa? Yeah. So we've got all kinds of stuff going on this season. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, if that isn't enough to get you guys riled up, I don't know what will. And high on the heels of all that was the release of the title for the finale, which is called And When I Die. Which, now, if that title doesn't
It makes me nervous.
I'm scared. The first thing that comes to my mind is who's going to die. So
yeah.
The casting call came with that. Characters needed for this episode. First up is Doug, Alcide's foreman at Hervaux Construction. He's a schlubby guy with just a couple of lines, but so he won't be too. I'm thinking that he's not going to be around too much. Schlubby, I like the word though.
Yeah.
I want to use that. But the big news that comes out of that is in the form of Patrick Devins, a tough, ruggedly handsome man in his mid-30s to mid-40s. He's an old military buddy of Terry's, in fact. Terry saved his life twice. Patrick will be a series regular in Season 5, gang. Season 5. I can't believe that came out already. Woo!
Oh. It's not the official announcement, but it's as good as.
Yeah, come on. So he's appearing in 7 out of 13 episodes. We're not sure if that means Season 5 will have 13 episodes or if they're counting 4.12 in that number. Who knows? So anyway, so it looks like Terry might possibly have a larger storyline if this guy comes back. Maybe we're going to get into Terry's head, where in the books we never did because Sookie never wanted to.
Yeah. Or another speculation I had is that Terry might be the object of the title, and Patrick comes in to help out Arlene as kind of a way of paying Terry back.
Oh, wow, yeah. I don't know. I don't like that title though. Change the title. I won't be so nervous.
I don't think changing the title is going to change the story at all.
Not for a season finale. Come on.
Come on now. You know how he likes to give his heart attacks.
Yes, he does. Alan.
TV Guide magazine has their summer preview out, including some True Blood drippings from the man himself, Alan Ball. And aside from what we've already learned about the witch versus vampire wars that will be raging all season, Alan mentions that not only will we see Sookie use her microwave fingers, but others will as well, and that could cause some issues. I think we know what he's talking about now.
Mm-hmm.
Also, not only is Lafayette mixed up with the witches, but Tara will be tangled up with Marnie and her brood. And, as if that weren't enough, Alan teases that from the Team Eric, Team Bill viewpoints, one of these teams will not be happy. One of those teams will be happy. and one won't. So that's not really a spoiler. If you
No, it's not.
You know.
It's just Alan being a brat.
Yeah, being a pill. But we love you anyway, Alan.
We love him. We love him because he's a pill.
That's right. We appreciate that.
And finally, today, hot off of the Twitter presses, Osiello has his scoop for us. Questions coming in from Jessica S., who says, it's been a while since we've had a really good True Blood scoop, so please change that for us. Osiello says, as I bragged revealed on Twitter Monday night, Cliff Clavin left a nice surprise in my mailbox Monday afternoon. I'm thinking he's an ex-Cheers fan. So he's got the first 3 episodes of season 4. He says, I can't wait to watch them sometime this weekend. Kidding! I barely sat down on my couch when I had those bad boys finished off. I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm going to declare that the show gets off to its strongest start yet. The trouble is, there's not much I can tell you without spoiling one of the biggest, literally and figuratively, twists in the series' history. But give me a second, I'll think of something. Oh, here's a very subtle clue in the trailer, which was, I'm not going to tell you guys. You're going to have to go read it.
We know the twist, so we have to be very careful.
Yeah, so I'm not going to tell you guys. And then he goes on to throw in one of his, what does he call those things where he gives you part of the word and then kind of...
An asterisk quiz.
Yeah.
And then just a bunch of vague spoilers.
Yeah. So, I mean, nothing really... He's very, very vague, but I hate him because he got to see the first 3 episodes of it. So, Osiello, you suck.
There is one that we should mention. Sam comes dangerously close to exposing his naughty bits. I think that's for me.
Well, I didn't know if you wanted me to let that out yet.
Oh, I don't think it's any kind of a spoiler for our loyal listeners.
It's just a happy thing.
Yep.
Sarah says, I can't help but notice an alarming lack of True Blood spoilerage. What's the deal? Osiello says, the deal is you need to sit yourself down and pay attention because you know that surprise romance I teased above? I think it's the same one executive producer Alan Balder is referring to in this next quote, which was a response to my question about which couple he had the most fun writing for this season. Alan says, the one that I had the most fun with is one I can't reveal because it comes as a surprise. But certainly Eric and Sookie, as fans of the books will know, get a lot closer this season, and that was a lot of fun. So I'm thinking shower scene.
Mm-hmm. But who's the mystery couple? The unexpected couple. First things that popped in my head. Naomi and Tara, the cage fighter and Tara, or Bill and Pam.
Bill and Pam?
You'd never see that coming. Or Bill and Nan, since they're working so closely together.
Yes. That would be interesting.
It just seems to me that if we're following the Eric and Sookie path, and Alcide is still after Sookie, that Bill needs to have a love interest as well.
He's got to have some kind of distraction, something that'll keep him from hovering on Sookie.
Yeah.
Because Sookie's going to have her hands full.
And I know he's going to be very, very busy with the AVL stuff, so it would make sense if he were got involved with Nan.
Yeah. So, who knows? Haley says, I love Evan Rachel Wood on True Blood. Please tell me we will see her in season 4. Osiello says, oh, hell yes. Queen Sophie Ann is actually at the center of what will probably go down as one of my favorite scenes in the entire series. Dear God, I hate you, Osiello.
What is he talking about?
I don't know. I'm just, But, he's just confirming what we were saying before, that this season is going to be epic.
Yeah.
And I don't mean epic fail, truly, guys. This is going to be the season that if you don't have HBO, get it. If you don't have a TV, get one.
Yeah, you're going to want this. You are going to want this.
If you can't get HBO or TV, find a neighbor, find a friend. buddy up to a Truby. We all know that Trubies come together when needed.
Yes.
Put out the call on, Twitter or Facebook. Someone will answer it. That's all I'm saying. And with that, I think we're done. Do we want to speculate more on the spoilers, or?
I don't think so. There's so much that I still need to digest.
Yeah. So, and, come in and give us your thoughts and speculations, and we'll chat with you guys on the website there. Just post your comments, or come on and join us in the forum. We're starting to really heat up over there. So, but right now we're going to wrap up the show for the week, and we want to thank you all for joining us. Our show is written and produced by Mel and myself. Music is courtesy of Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. This podcast is copyright True-Blood.net. All rights are reserved. True-Blood.net is not affiliated with HBO or the cast and crew of True Blood. Be sure to bookmark us, guys, and watch for next week's podcast and the latest news and spoilers. They're going to be coming fast and furious. We don't know what HBO is going to release between now and the time we record next week. Yikes. Get ready.
Yep. You can also follow us on Twitter at True-Blood.net for the late breaking news. Of course, you get those faster than you do if you're following the feed. And we also want to thank our editor, Hunter, for doing such a fine job with our podcasts. You can subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. Just search for True-Blood.net radio, and you can find all of our episodes there. And as always, don't forget to send in your questions or comments to webmaster@True-Blood.net, and we will get the answer for you. Have a good week, Trubies.
Bye-bye.